Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So I was asked about doing an ATC card with uh, some trash that isn't creepy or isn't grunge. So I thought, all right, well, let me sit and play today and see what I can come up with. And so that's what we're going to do. So this really is nothing. This is just a Halloween uh, pad that I have here. I'm just using this for my palette at the moment because everything is all dirty. I have my ATC card. This is pre-cut. And as always, 2.5 by 3.5. I talk about it in my prior video. I'll link that at the end and down below. Where the creepy video is, if you would enjoy, which I don't think it's too creepy. It's just grungy. But it's 2.5 by 3.5. That's what it is all the time. I slammed it into the door and it ripped everything off. Look at that bad boy. It hurts so bad. And it hurts, and okay. So that's my issue, right? Okay. So then I got to thinking. I'm like, okay, so not grungy, which I can't promise it's not going to go grungy, but we're going to play. Okay, so first what I want to do is let's do a background. And I have this sitting around. And I thought, I was a bit inspired, I guess, by Sue's, hello Sue, her heart. And I was like, girl, I love me some heart. Y'all know I love heart. So I thought, okay, well, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So I'm going to play. Okay, so I have this. This is technically trash. I have a bunch of paper sitting around I don't do much with. This is the back, which I didn't know which way I was going. So we'll see. I have the corrugated cardboard here, like I said, that we've been playing with. Maybe I'll do a heart out of that. And then, I don't know if you guys remember, I did some pouring and I put off the extra on here. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, but we're going to start to play. I don't know how trashy this is going to be, but I'm always trashy, so we're good to go. All right, so I'm going to take a paintbrush and, of course, my folk art. And this is plastic. Of course, use, not plastic, but coated. I'm going to wet it, but you can use a palette or this, whatever you have. I'm just trying to, I think it's time I throw this away because I just been using it like crazy, but I could use it here and it not be so bad. And you see, I want it watery. Okay. That is number one. Will I throw this away? Oh, you'll probably see this next month. Still me digging out. I'm going to use some magenta, and that was just yellow. That was lemon custard. Go for some lemon custard. And these are just, they're all kinds. They're multi-surface, regular. It doesn't matter to me because I am not somebody who cares. I like it all. And they can be used together as well. Okay, so you can see I got some yellow there. I'm just going to stick that in there a little bit. And look at this. Look at this. We're just going to make like might need a little bit more yellow. I can always go put a little bit of white. Just a light, like pink orange. I don't know if I'll use it, but I hate just rinsing and getting, losing things. You know what I mean? Now I'll get a little bit of regular magenta. I'll put her here. You can see I want it watery. I'm so sorry, my cats, my dog. It's the day. I got a migraine. It's not a good day today. Not a good day. So I thought, you know what? I'm gonna come and play on here. All right. What about some blue? Blue. I have Prussian blue sitting here, so we're gonna do a little bit of Prussian blue. And like I said, I'm just touching the tip because sometimes just the tip is okay, when you're playing around, just the tip is okay. You can see this is very pigmented. So I just really just touch that. Okay, I think that's where we'll stop for the moment. I do want some light blue. I don't know. Okay, here I go. Here I go. I'm gonna just kind of wet this a little bit. Come on, baby. Wait. Okay. And then just dab it off a little bit. And I go light to dark, so I'm going to take some of my yellow and just kind of squish it around. I don't know who that is. Somebody's hitting me up. Probably my Facebook. I get 1,000 messages a month. I get so many. I don't know, 1,000. That might be a little bit too much. But, you know. Then I'm going to go in with this. Again, brush is wet. I get a lot. So if I don't get back to you right away, you know. You know why. This is just such an easy way. Just take some colors and you can see them blending together where I'm kind of getting that color already. Rinse your brush if you don't like it. Come on now. I'm going to go and just touch that. Bloop. Like this. I didn't rinse my brush yet because if it mixes, it'll just make like a, you can see like kind of like a gray. And then I'll go in and rinse my brush off. Maybe I'll just do this one since it's already clean. Let's see what we can do. And then I'll show you how to get it. I know we don't like it when it bends. Okay. Do I have, yeah, I have some orange here. Let me go straight in orange. And this is, what color are you? Pure orange. Well, how do you like that? And you're going to see, that was my dog. I don't know if you could hear him, Spyro. He was like, girl, can you just be quiet? I sing, I talk to myself, I just have a good time. All right, and then I'm just going to dab that off on here because that isn't going to hurt anybody. Okay, so you can see this. Now I'm going to take my water bottle. I was getting ready to spray this, don't I? Let's not talk about it today. And I want it blown out because I just want a light color. So and then like we'll go like this. The thing about this is, about it being a little bit more trash, is if you're painting and you have some colors left over and you have your, when you see that little puddle, just go in with a little paper towel and just dab it, dab it, dab it. There you go. You can like take your ATC cards, your blanks, or whatever you have, and go ahead and make some backgrounds. It's not gonna, you know, hurt nobody. So I'm gonna just blow this a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna go a little bit darker. Going in again with yellow, and I'm just going over the areas I can see where they were. I build more than just kind of go in sometimes, so that's what I'm doing in this case. But of course, there's times I slap it on. Sometimes you just gotta slap it. You gotta let it know that you're the boss. I don't touch that. Rinse it. And you can make these paints as dark as you want. You don't have to go as light as this. I just like doing that. I'm going to save that blue just till I get a little bit of orange on here again. Just, and you can see it's a moist card. It's all right. Yeah. And then I'll soak up some of this here with my thing. And we're going in with the blue in a second. Oh, I love it. Rolling it around. Oh, I want a little bit of blue here. That's all. Do a little bit in the middle because it'll just run. And let it mix with some of those colors. And I think right here. That's it. Done. Now, like I said, if I have a few sitting over here, I can continue going on and on and on if I want. I might drag a little bit of yellow. Oh God, this is why I never do these things on video because you guys always want ATC cards and that kind of stuff, which I love doing. But I think I need a little bit of yellow to break it up. Even though you might not even see it. Who knows? But And I dry my brush and then I just touch it, like tap it. And if it's too much and I took too much, then you just put more back. Dry your brush. Oh, Kel. And, you know. Or I love it pouring. You know what I mean? Like I love it when it like just drips and drips and drips. So those dark things don't bother me. The dark colors, it's just adds. But if you want it really pretty, you know, you don't have to do that. So I'm going to dry this real quick. Okay. Yes, I'm using my heat gun. I don't hold it on there. You see I'm moving it around. That's what I do. If you don't have a heat gun, go to your local arts, your local Goodwill. And they have art supplies there too, if you're lucky, you know, if you get it before everybody else gets it. And you can then get a hairdryer for a couple bucks. I say it all the time. So you see it's like a watercolor. And that's how you get a watercolor look with acrylic paints, but that's not what we're doing today. If your card keeps like squishing up, like, you know, doing that, then spray the other side and then it'll even out. I don't know. Physics. I don't even know what physics are. I'm going to be honest with you, but it's something and it's a lot of fun. Okay. So see how I wanted it to be lighter than the background, like than this. So I'm going to go in. She got scissors. And I'm going to cut, like, you see how this has the point here? So I'm going to kind of go with that. And I know it's going to be, I'm cutting out a little bigger than I need it, but that's okay. I just want kind of a shape. Okay. All right. So if I lay it like this, now sometimes what I'll do is do it backwards. Sometimes like when I do things on my paintings and stuff, I'll do it backwards so I can, if you knew how many paintings I have sitting behind me, it's terrible. I'm just going to take a pencil or whatever you have, decide how big you want it. We know this is going to be the bottom part. And then we can kind of, I like it kind of sideways. So let's do it this way because I'm sideways, as we all know. And then I'm just going to kind of draw and do your best heart. We're not going for winning because it's hard for me to judge when I have other, I'm wacko. So when I go to do this, those lines, everything screws me up. So I start small because my brain just doesn't like to work. If this isn't like your gig, then just draw it on a piece of paper, cut it out. Whatever paper you have. I, on the other hand, will do it the hardest way possible and it'll look like poop, but I did it. And today, as long as I can say I did it, I'm winning. And sometimes you gotta take those wins. So now you can see more of the shape, right? And like I said, I don't care if it's bigger, I'm bigger, right? We gotta celebrate the bigger. And I am a bigger girl and I'm okay with that. Even if I lost another 50 pounds. Did I lose 50 pounds? But nobody needs to know that. Okay. All right. So you can see what I'm doing and you can sit and play because I would sit and play for hours to get this straight and it would be about as big as a penny. So we're going to stop right there. Okay. So we know that this is going this way. Okay. So then what am I going to do with this? Well, maybe I will cut this a little bit bigger than this. So when it sits on, it gets a little bit of something and it's something. Do you know what I mean? It'll be something, all right. What? We don't know, but oh, see now look, corner. Oh, why does she do these things to herself? You're saying? I don't know. I am one of those sadistic masochistics. I love it all. Okay? All right. So you can see, and I'm not going worrying about all these things. I'm just doing my thing. All right. And don't throw that away because we can still do things with that. We love it all, as I keep saying. Okay. So if I sat closer to the desk, it might be, I don't know why I'm sitting all the way back here, but for those of you who've been with me, you guys get it. Okay. But hey, for anybody who's watching this that is new, hello. And if you would like to be subscribed to me, just click that subscribe button down below and click that notification bell. They are starting to let us know when people are hitting the notification bell and stuff like that. So I'll probably be doing some giveaways. Also, all you guys look into your mailboxes because I just mailed a ton of stuff yesterday. So I was finally able to do it, and I got more to mail, but I got a bunch of stuff out. So very excited. Okay. Yeah. So I'm liking that. Okay. Not hating it. This is a little dark for my liking, but I wonder if I turn it this, that's still a little dark. Too dark. I'm kind of, we'll just stick with that. Now, something that I have is, it's like these tapes. I won them like years ago. Oh my God. I won them so long ago. Oh, Deepak's texted me. What did he say today? This moment is started. Oh no, this moment is eternal before you label it. Okay. Thank you, Deepak. Yeah, so these are like tapes that obviously I don't know how to use. You know, the kind that you put down and peel off. But we're just using Mod Podge. Can't get there. I do have little glue dots, which I love too, but they're over there and I'm here. Okay, so I wanted to put, not feathers, wings like on these. So I think before I go to use my glue stick or a Mod Podge, whatever I'm going to use, I have this. I do dig using a glue stick, I'm not going to lie. And especially for videos because it dries, like I can at least tack it down. And that is important to me. Do I want that? Let's see how that's going to look. If I lay it down and then lay this down. Nope, I don't want it like that. I wanted it under here. Because then you still see it, but it's not. Yeah, maybe. That looks like, no. I think I need two separate wings. So do I cut that or do I have to? I only have little teeny wings. Let's see. These are the Tim Holtz transparent wings, and I do love these. You know, you can color them with alcohol ink. The only thing I don't like is the packaging, which I really don't think there's anything he can do about that. I mean, you know, he's trying to be cost effective, and I totally get it. Maybe we could do this. And, you know, it's easier for stores to put, you know, to use. I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. To use and that kind of thing. So why not? Just, I could always put it in a different container. It's just hard for me to see, and I'd need like 20 containers because there's different sizes and, you know, a lot of different things. I know I've said bad things about him in the past because I'm a terrible person. However, I do enjoy some of his things, not gonna lie. And I don't care that they're two different wings because honestly, me digging for another wing is just not gonna happen. All right, I think we'll do. I won't put a small one there. All right, it's coming together. It's going to be coming together. I got a lot of things I can do. I don't know why this little one's here, but we'll just leave him right here for now because I'm not going to deal with that. And then I'm going to go on the back and use my glue stick, which is here, and decide where I want them. So good for me. See how fancy I am? I want them up because it's a happy wing. You can hardly even see that. Painting. And then I'm going to go to the other side. Same thing. And they don't have to be even and Steven and all that kind of stuff. Who cares? I mean, if you care, hey, do it. Me, I'm just glad I got out of bed today. So that was a win. And everything else is going to be gravy. So I can adjust that a little bit if I want. Now, do I want this a little? No. Yeah, so if I glue that on, yeah. All right, so this will get glued down to this. And remember, you can do whatever way you want. You don't have to do it this way. It's just, these are ideas. Ideas. Like for me, I'd probably do this on here crooked, you know, purposely and all these fun things. But today we're not. You see what I'm doing? Look at me. Oh, let's clean off our glue stick right there. And you can see how you barely see the background. So if you want it a certain way and you're like, oh, I really like that yellow up there showing, then do it that way. And if you don't like it hanging over, you know, adjust it. You can do your thing. I do things my own way. Now, oh, these little plastic things I'll be finding all day. So the wings are kind of transparent, right? And I don't like it there, so it's going to be moved up to here as well. Let's just angle this one. That's a little better. I should have put one underneath here, but I'm not, because this is just my heart's free, you know? I have a free heart. I don't play with these nearly enough, the Glitterifics. So I pulled out this is a gold and this is a silver. This is called platinum, clear platinum, and this is called, I bet you it's not called clear. It is cinnamon. Oh, but I think I'm going to go with the platinum. And this has like all the different sizes of glitter. So I'm going to just, I was going to stick my finger in, but I changed my mind. Let's go with a brush. Stir it around. Get some of that glitter on there. I mean, can you see? Probably not. Look at how pretty. And I am going to lightly, you could do it on bottom or top. It doesn't matter, but this is where I want to do it. And I don't need it covered because I'd like to see some of that, the veining coming through. You don't have to. You can do it whatever way you want. You can also use alcohol ink. And I'll probably let this coat dry and maybe put another coat on. I don't know. But you can see I'm rolling it. Take it off of there. Okay. And look how pretty. Look at that. Yeah. Dip it in. My husband, and my anniversary is the 11th, and which is what, Friday, and we'll be married 29 years. Crazy. Okay. All right, look how pretty. I mean, look at that glitter. That is everything. I'm gonna put some in resin. I got some ideas. I always have ideas. Will they work? Who knows? That's the fun part of me. Now, I might go in with that the cinnamon around the cardboard. And I should have grabbed the pink because I could have done some pink. I mean, because I'm all about the glitter. Some people are all about that base. Not me. I'm all about that glitter, baby. I never can have enough glitter. And I don't use it too much in my videos because it's hard to like see. Like, you know what I mean? And all that kind of thing. But I might. Okay, so I'm just going to take this and just kind of like rub it. Just like that, just a little bit. I'm not going for the win, you know what I mean? I just want some glitter. Glitter can hide a lot of mistakes. Now, obviously, glitter's not, this glitter isn't trash. However, maybe you were working with glitter. Maybe you have it sitting like in a container or a bowl or you were just done. Well, then you can do this with your glitter as well. It's not what I did, but you can. And I'm about breaking the rules. I'm not about staying in my box. You know what I mean? I'll just twist it because it'll take off some of that. All right. Happy with that. And this is all water soluble, so. If I had my pink over here, which I'm not going to get up and do, I would have, you know, did a little bit on here. Because this is a little dark. Am I mad at it? No, I'm not mad at it. But like I said, it could use a little bit of something. You know what it could use? Oh dear, she's going to write, and it's probably not a good idea. Let's see. I have a piece of paper here. What word? Well, first I have to take it down a little bit because it's kind of dark. I mean, kind of too white. So let me do. Okay, let's do. Yeah, we're gonna do some aquamarine, and I'm just gonna put a little bit. Nope, gonna mix it first. Gonna shake it. Okay. Now she's gonna take it, and it's a little metallic-y. Can you see? Which I'm all for. On her finger. Yeah, that'll be better. Under her nail, of course, because she doesn't think. Should have just done it on my dang broken thumb. Now, I'll do this one. So that'll add a nice, obviously it's not going to be this big, but it'll add a nice, I like to dry it, and then one more. It'll add a nice little pop of color in that middle of that. I do. I wish I could plan things out. I am like one of those people that have to go with the flow of the things, and this is what happens. Like I get, you know, where's my, I have a thing here. Oh, where'd it go? I bet you I put it away. You know, I pull stuff out of books, and the word was spiritual, and that would have been nice on there, but won't work. So I'm just gonna get the majority of this out. And then bring you back so I can see how big I want it. So I'm going to set it here. Let's see. And I'll mark it like here. This is a Stabilo that's about, had it today, but I will not give this up. Like I use it all the time, and I just keep sharpening it, and it's about gone. But okay. And then I'm going to cut it. I could have used that piece. Like this, and then how wide? Yeah. Now you can like make the edges frayed. I mean, there's so many things you can do. I'm just gonna, this is why I love the Stabilo, because I can just take that off. And then wipe it. And we're good. Now, is this going to be too... Oh, no, I like that right in the middle. You may not. If you don't, I'm sorry if I ruined it. I ruin a lot of things, apparently. So, yeah. That's my goal. Now, I'm going to use my China marker. And I'm going to just get a point. And I'm just going to keep kind of rolling it here. China markers are wonderful because they write over things, and they're not water soluble, and I just love them. So if I go to draw or something or whatever, it won't be reactivated with water or anything else. Well, we all know my word is breathe, but I'm not going to do that today because I think that would be too much. How about just love? Hmm. Hmm. I wish you guys were here so you can help me with the word. See how pretty? Oh my goodness. Who's writing me? Oh, I got my horoscope. Start a new book today. Does that mean write or read? Thought about doing blog post. Anyway, it's not important right now. Hmm. What word? What word? I'm just going with love. And you could be fancy if you like to be fancy, but I'm not fancy. That's as fancy as a child gets. Okay, so you can see how beautiful it writes. Look at that. And it doesn't come off. And we're all good to go. So I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to let you guys go because too much Kelly. And I just do this. Now this would be good with a pop-up glue dot, whatever the heck it's called, that I have over there. I can see it, but I'm not getting up to get it because then my dogs get up. It's a whole thing here, so. And then adjust it where you want. And then here is a cute little card. Cute little ATC. And I might, if I was going to, I might take some dark around here just to kind of like pull out one of these colors. It could be your magenta or purple, whatever, maybe just to kind of outline that if you wanted. I'm not going to do that. Oh, maybe I will. Oh, Kelly. This is why they're okay. See how I'm just like edging it? Oh, paper's wet. It's all right. Just edging it a bit. Oh, my glue's dry. I mean, my stuff's dry. And acrylic, once it's dry, it's dry. But you see what I'm saying? And you can just do a nice little edge. So, here we go. Here we go. Here we go, yo. And that's it. And you see, like, if I had a nice, like, cutter or something like that, I could make, like, an edge cutter, make that prettier. I could have torn it, you know, whatever. But look at the layers. And I do think it would have benefited from glue dots. I could have made the cardboard stick out, like more 3D. Do you know what I mean? But this is it. This is it. So let me know what you guys think down below. And I hope that who requested this? I did not write the name down. I want to say Janie. I think Janie did. I hope that helps you on your quest to do something a little less creepy. Because I know you guys don't, all of you don't dig the creepy. I do. I do enjoy the creepy. So, as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. Especially be kind to me because I don't like it when nobody's nice to me. You know what I mean? It makes me so sad. I'm kidding. Life ain't that bad. So, I will see you guys in my next video. Tag me if you guys do any of these kind of things. I love seeing what you guys do. And that's it. Bye-bye.